Yo, this is the deck list. I'll go over some more specific thoughts in the end. For now, just enjoy the gameplay and excuse any editing errors I might have done. Sanji versus Rayleigh, difficult matchup if you look at the stats, but we have cards that can deal with Rayleigh, namely these 2, 3. It's not great to have all of them in opening hand though. Um, yeah, this is not a great hand. We have nothing to do on one, which rarely happens, considering we have 12 searches in the deck. But hey, let's see where this goes. Either way, if you play something, playing a Hitakiri, that'll still be good enough. Morgan to event to show me both of them. I'll have to counter one. Okay, buff burst, not bad. Now we can play Hitakiri, kill Shakuyaku and swing into the buggy. It's kind of nice. Sometimes I wish I could do it the other way around, where I swing into the buggy first, because I feel like sometimes Rayleighs want to defend that body. Yeah, showing me the same two events. And we'll just... If he keeps swinging 7s, we'll just keep taking it. Otherwise, we'll try to defend. I think it's not going to be great. We could just double remove both of those, but I don't think that's quite good enough. I'll search first, see if maybe... I kind of wanted to find a Sanji. But if I play Reiju and he uses Mulgun on it, I think that's fine. And here we will keep an event up just in case, especially because he will always take a 5 when he's still at full life, and I don't know, he could swing some dumb numbers with Kid Killer, with Reiju not being 7 yet, but it didn't matter anyway, because he Mulgunned, which is kind of what I wanted him to do anyway. Okay, new event, Congat Landing. I'll take a 7, an 8. If he swings another 8, then I'll giant. But yeah, if he swings another 8, I'll giant. And I think I won't need... I think I won't need a Jozu before I don't need a pudding. And now I think we can play the game a little. We'll definitely swing into Sanji. Definitely play another Reiju. And here I potentially... I don't think I'll actually minus anything because I want to go back up in Dawn. And I'll just play... Oh, he gave me a Conquerors. Wow. Okay. Wonder why he did that. I think I just need to stack Giants from this point onwards. Hopefully we can find a time to play another buff burst or something. But I just want to prevent him from putting me to 0 so he can pressure me with the power unblockable event. Sometimes Sanji against Rayleigh kind of feels like you're playing an L, where you need to hunker down like a fucking turtle for a little bit, and later on you can crawl yourself back slowly. Another Mulgun sucks though, because if he Mulguns, I guess he can't Mulgun right now. I think here we just give block 2k, and if he plays a Kid Killer, then we'll giant. I think we'll giant the pudding away. Red Rock is kind of terrible in this matchup, but that is fine. Play Sanji. Play a pudding as well. Then I think we'll see how much he wants to protect this. But if he wants to protect it really badly, we can always choose to jet Culver in it. But like this, we all just play a buff burst, remove the buggy, draw, keep it on up for giant if we have to. Which is gonna, we actually have all our giants in the hand and slash use them. Which I mean, I would prefer to have Concasse in hand, because we are like, okay, he's just going all in, which is like fine. I think at this point we can take down to 0. This also, like, this is weirdly liberating, because now we can start swinging face always with Reiju. But we still are not in a rush. We just need to get our defenses up. I think we'll just Negadon here to draw of Bruchette and use this. And then we'll play a Sanji. And I think we'll just start swinging. And we'll see to put him in lethal range for next turn. And then here we don't have to, we like literally don't need to be scared to swing with Reiju. We could potentially even swing, I think we'll even swing 8. And then he's probably in lethal range next turn. If he just swings 15 here, it's like fine. It's not like he has a red pudding to reshuffle our hand. And splitting here like is a bit annoying for us, like don't get me wrong, but it seems like he's just all inning. Yeah, and that is more than fine. Concasse, giant away. This, and I guess we'll 0 cost. And now Sanji's are so big he can't defend. GG's! Oh, true. The new Ace Whitebeard leader is legal. No idea what they would want. They probably want second with the event thing and blah blah blah. I don't even know what this does. Either way, we'll take second because it's better for us, and we'll mulligan. Once per turn, you may reveal 1 card with a type including Whitebeard pirates from your hand. Draw 1 card and add a reveal card. Add a reveal card to the top. To the top of your deck always. I thought it was top or bottom. Okay, so that you know that Namul is there. Interesting. They might have 4 drops. I don't know. Seeing as we already had a buff burst, I think this is fine. Counter early to keep buff burst value. Then they just played in the mule. They just showed us. I'm assuming. I mean, that is okay. They have a 10 bid. That goes to the top. Then play them all, draw 2, then choose for top or bottom. Okay. I mean, this is a valid target to bottom deck, definitely not valuable enough to do it on the turn immediate, but at least it means my Jet Culverin isn't wasted. Play Sanji, minus the Dawn leader ability to play buff burst, draw 2. Kind of drawing to shit, but we don't need giants yet, so depending on what he plays on 5, we can Jozu bounce it back. This might actually turn into a Jozu war. Like, depending what this Newgate and Ace leader plays. This one we take because we kind of want to find stuff. We'll find this. I should also really get into the habit of rearranging these. And into the habit of counting my searches, to be honest, but it's difficult to do that while talking. I mean, I think this is still worth it to bounce. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's still worth it to bounce. Definitely don't really want to bounce 2k though. I think this is worth it to bottom deck. I would just swing. And now if they would want to Jozu my Jozu, if that is something they play, they would first have to play like an Ezo searcher or something. Which they might not have unless they want to bounce then the move back, but I doubt it. And we're not swinging with Sanji here because we are tapped out, so we wouldn't have like giants protected, etc. Swing here, I think I counter this one though because I want to buff burst next turn, if they allow me to. The 10 bid is going to be annoying later on though. I'll probably need to find a red rock for it. But even, it's an on play, right? I think. So even if they red rock, it still taxes my board. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, they have Odin. What does that? If this character would be removed from the field by your opponent's effects, you may instead trash 2 cards from your hand. Okay, so that's not really red rockable. If they leave it tapped though, I can Bouchette blow it. Let's see what we'll find. Yeah, 1 Bouchette is pretty good. Now the question here becomes, do we swing with Sanji? Maybe not yet with this, considering this Odin is on board. I don't want to like waste all my resources to defend it. And what do I have in trash? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not enough to like get there with. So we'll probably just play a third Sanji. And pass with Giant up. And then if he leaves this tapped, then I can Bouchette it. And hopefully remove it. What does he need to do to his rest 3 done and return and bounce something? Okay, so he still needs to play something to bounce again, unless again he wants to remove the Namul. How much do I need this pudding? I don't think that much. Maybe I should have just taken that. Then the 9 I could have taken as well. Maybe that's the greedy. I don't know. If your leader has the white bit pirates play up to 1 Edward Newgate from your hand, then you may add the top or bottom card of your lives into your hand. If you did, give up to one of your leaders plus 2k. Okay, so this kind of sucks. But my leader can still attack, right? Yeah, we might need to ditch 2 cards to hit that Odin. Ooh, that is not great. Maybe it's play a 4th Sanji. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leave 3 Don up. Maybe that's what we do. And I hope he doesn't have a second 10 mid. It's a bit scary. At 8 in trash. At least this probably means no second 10 mid unless he has another event. Most likely a matchup we need to find Red Rock in general. It's probably similar to Kuzan in that sense. We like kinda need to find red rock, but we also need to... I don't think I need putting in this. Is this activate main? Yeah, that's kinda annoying. Means like he can like somewhat play around me using judgment. I think I'm just taking that. I think I have to. Take that one too. Josu my Josu. Yeah. Blockers. Okay, that's not bad. Maybe I have a way back into this. We red rock this. And then we bruchette blow this. And now all my Sanjis are 7s. So let's see how much you can defend this. Okay. You probably have the defense for this, right? And a mule block. If he counters this, then like that's fine with me. I can just keep Photon up. And now he has a mule block. That's chill. Yeah, I think that red rock top deck wins us the game. Because now he like, I mean, if he wants to restand, he like has to bounce the Josu. Unless he pulled an Izo, I guess. Like this will just neg both of these. Make his restand shit like against Zoro. Excuse the cursing, I guess. Counter with the Josu he knows we have to not give info. And then what? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever that is, 12. Sure, we'll take a 12. Then we go +4, +4. Then we probably have it. Because he has a 2k, 1k max. We go 8, 10, win. Yeah. GG's. Interesting leader. Interesting matchup. Sanji versus BY. I love BY. Hope I can make a video on it as well. We kinda want Josu in this. Because we want to bounce it. Like bounce the 5 drops. I can imagine this matchup being not great for us. I think we'll keep. I think we'll try it. This is already good. The next time we play Sanji into buff burst. But yeah, because we kind of have to hit in order to get value out of our leader ability. Which is obviously going to make it easier for them. How helpful is Red Rock? Probably not super helpful. Pudding is good, so that we can Josu afterwards. Don't think we need a second Sanji yet. How valuable is Bruchette? Probably not massively. Then we Negadon. We swing, even though I really wouldn't want to, but it's fine. Maybe we can greet him into a big hand and find our one-off pudding. And annoy them that way. Okay, that's fine. This is actually quite nice for us, because now we can lead ability and swing into the Garb instead of his leader. To slow him down a little. What did he actually grab off the first? Oh yeah, he grabbed the baby Luffy off the first Garb. He's thinking a lot about this. Big Luffy. Yeah, that's fine. He'll maybe want to play that next turn. We're just trying to find more search targets. Definitely want 3 walls, that's for sure. And do I Use leader ability to concasse, probably. And then we're swinging to Gob. The next turn he plays the 5 Luffy, most likely. I'll block that. Counter that, plays 5 Luffy. Does he use it though? Use it. Will play Pudding to another Sanji into just bouncing. I think that's fine. If we'd have a blue Pudding, this game would most likely be over already, because the maximum we can do is get one card out of his hand. But let's see. I don't think rages are great in this matchup. They're fine. I don't think we need to take these. Is he gonna play the same Luffy down? If he is, then like, I don't know if he'll use it. I don't think he wants to go down to 1 life without having leader ability. Sabo. Sabo's not bad for him, because he can fill his trash up now. But I'm hoping that we can find a blue Pudding off of these shenanigans. I think we'll keep drawing. I don't think I've seen it yet in a search. There are like 23 cards left in deck. So I think it must be there somewhere. I didn't want to search for the puddings because we can't pick it up like that. It might be in live, obviously. But we're hoping it's not. I might take the first live just in case it would be in live. Okay, it wasn't in live. Well, at least not that live. He's so greedy though. he loses to a blue pudding immediately. What do we do here? I definitely think I'll... Do we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Definitely play this. And we definitely do this. Okay, it's still not there. I have a strong feeling that it's in live. Which isn't great, but it's manageable. Gonna wait one more turn. I think on this turn he'll probably try to go down to 0. Now I have Sanji's and Joe, like everything is 7k now, so it basically needs to be a 9k every turn now, which, I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult for him. He has every brother in trash, and he probably has every brother in hand, yeah. Surprising, he plays Yori though, that probably means he doesn't have Flambe. Well, I guess he can do this. Play out a brother, Flambe, leader ability, be on 9 with a life, which is not bad. Okay, that's kind of nice as well. Again, if I have pudding though, he's... Yeah, but I guess with BY, you no longer have the luxury to bother yourself with the fact whether your opponent has pudding or not. I might giant here to see if I can find it. Although he will go down to 10 and will be a 9k leader, so pudding is not tragic for him. And he's so low in deck size, and he has every brother in trash that like he most likely will find babies to play back out. But it will still stifle his resources. Yeah, I'm convinced it's like in the next... See, this is why I should really start counting my deck. Because like my gut instinct tells me that we are basically through. I mean, I guess I could check. I had one pudding search. I at least had 2 pudding searches. And then... so that's like 8, 14th. Yeah, we should be through, no? I'm like convinced we're through. Yeah, okay, now I'm for sure, I'm certain we're through. That definitely means one, this is in live, the blue pudding is in live, so I'm gonna take this and hope. Okay, that's good. And now we can start taxing some resources. Not much though. He should never defend this. He's crazy if he gives me 1k for this. That's bad, because like I can't hit his leader if he just lets this go. Oh, he must have a horrible hand. Otherwise I don't think he'd be defending. Yeah, he's basically saying I go for game after this. Which I highly doubt that he can. But let's see. You'll go, my friend. And I used to be a BY player at the time where, like, Dofi, like in 8.5, so I do know the struggle. But I'm sorry, I can't let you win that easily. Oh, did you draw a Sabo? Are you crazy that you drew a Sabo? That, I mean, I don't think it matters. I don't think it's enough. Especially because he wouldn't have a card. Nah, he wouldn't even have a card to trash anymore to give himself 2 life after that. So it's just horrendous. I'm pretty sure I just won. But yeah. GG's. And this is why I started playing a one-off pudding. Because like you can, like obviously it's only really searchable by the Pirate King event, but you can have games like this where you can suss out where it is, even if you're not fully counting your deck. Like obviously with counting your deck it becomes a lot easier. I'm pretty sure I was like, when I was saying, oh I'm pretty sure I'm through the deck, or nearly through the deck, I'm pretty sure I was already like 2 turns through the deck, or 2 searches past it. I just didn't realize because I didn't see any specific cards that would hint me towards it. But when I saw the red rock I knew. Yeah, it was a good game. GG's. Sanji versus GP. This matchup is difficult. But these are some pieces that help. Basically I feel is if they find stage, it gets a lot harder. Also the Don manipulation like becomes weird with Bruchette Blow, because like Bruchette Blow, when you can get it off, it helps a lot. But if you can't, because they are lower Don than you, then it's kind of difficult. And so they found stage, like, yeah, the moment they have stage, playing around the Jozu game plan becomes difficult. But for now we'll just play Sanji, do our normal buff burst shenanigans. 3 welds helps, but again, also only without stage. Here I'll just keep on grabbing search events. Oh, he plays Sanji Pudding, which sucks. Like best case scenario, he plays Sanji Pudding, and then he does his shit, his stuff, and then afterwards he swings with Sanji Pudding, and I can buff burst it. But let's see. This is okay. Right, it's not great. But at least now Rage is online. And now Luffy Taro Sanji Pudding hurts a lot. I like having Red Rock on this turn to like get rid of Luffy Taro, but we don't have that luxury right now. This we just block because if he overinvests into Reiju, then I can giant it. And this is really annoying too now, like, in a way I want to giant here, because he's back down to 5. Do I though? I think I might. I mean, not bad. Maybe this allows us to play. Don't want to swing with Sanji here because it's too easy of a target. With only this one will just take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in trash. Like hopefully he like plays a second Sanji Pudding here, and then we can 3 worlds one of them. Brushard Blow doesn't help at all here because we are too high on for it to matter. What's the plan? Playing a second Sanji for 3. Playing a second Sanji means we don't really pressure at all this turn. Yeah, I think that's the extent of what we can do. And then we swing phase twice, or 3 times even. Leave one up for... But this is still not a great position, because like... Rush Luffy hurts a lot. He still has Sanji Pudding on board, despite us removing 2. And he's pressuring face. Which I guess we can take 1. This is again a turn I do want a giant in case we like find something. But do I want to giant here? Okay, that's not bad. Appreciate afterwards. Finds a 4th Sanji. Is that 4th Sanji Pudding? I think so. He goes down to back up to 8, which is good for our Bruchette. So maybe on this turn we can Bruchette and cover in 2 of his threats. Like get rid of 2 of his threats, and then live against just one of them. Okay, how do we do this? If he uses another giant here, is that good enough? Guess it has to be. Okay, at least it drops the... I keep forgetting about that event. That might mean we're dead. Yeah, I should have swung 5 into the Sanji pudding. But maybe if I swing 5, he can defend it. Probably should have swung 8. So this is what he has. I mean, can we get bailed out somehow? I don't think so, but let's see. Yeah. I think we played that like pretty much as well as possible. Obviously we could have... Maybe we should have Culver into Chopper to make certain we get rid of the Sanji pudding. Unsure. Either way we should have kept it done up. But I wanted him to Giant because if he just 2Ks then he plays Rush Luffy. So maybe I had no options. I'd have to think about it more. GG's. UP Sanji against UP Luffy. Keep that. We basically have everything we need. AK searchers. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the 2 giants are a bit okay. 3 of my giants are gone. I mean, I could have grabbed one, but so early it's a bit whatever. Okay, hopefully we can find something to play. I think we'll just try to fuel our trash. We should grab a Sanji though. Now we do want to swing, but we're not gonna go like down in hand size. So I think we'll use this to draw. Then we neg 1 to grab this, kind of doing really whatever. Just all we did. We ended up in the same hand, but we put cards in our trash. Hopefully he doesn't swing 7 here, because that makes buff burst unplayable. Okay. I mean, that's kinda annoying, but it's okay. I'll play this. Play a buff burst and just swing. Maybe we can repay him after. Hasn't rammed yet though. Okay, that is like still fine. I think I'll just keep taking. Neg 1, I mean this is like bad, but it's the only option we had. Yeah, at least because he hasn't rammed, he's like not getting lead ability now. But we're not in a great spot. He's done a lot to like disrupt us, when usually it's the other way around. Yeah, sure, I guess we'll go to 0. Is he putting in us again? No. It's not crazy enough to do that. I think we'll just chip. Get a Barger on a 6k swing. I guess I'll swing another 6 then. Get a Giant. What if I swing 6 again, then play Sanji, and then we pass? Annoying thing is we don't have our Red Rock anymore, which helps a lot in this matchup to remove one big body early. And now if he plays like Sanji into something else, it's gonna be painful. Pick no cards is crazy though. Somebody must be playing, I don't know, are we playing a Dofi list? mix with Kairoses? I don't know. Something like that. Okay, that is just like daring us to block, so he can play his 9 cost Luffy, yeah, rush Luffy. You got a trash card. Sure, Giant. That is very good, because now we do this into this bad boy. Sometimes live rewards you with a top deck Giant, even though did they blind that, by the way? Pick no cards. Okay, he picked no cards but placed at the top. They didn't blind it. So I guess his only choice must have been the Luffy. If he didn't want to take that away. Double 1k, huh? The thing is, he can like swing 6s every time, and I'm not able to block because, I mean, I am able to block. Yeah, I guess if he'd swing a 6 right now, I would block. Even if he has 9 rush Luffy, because I have enough in hand to like, okay, this is, do I have a Giant here though? I think I do. Because then I can keep it for the turn after. Which I think will be important. Okay, well, we are on mega save. Still no reason to overstep though. I mean, I could swing 8. I think I will swing 8. It's a bit greedy, but if I swing 60 on my face, I win. Never mind. I forgot. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I did not think about the pudding. GG's. Whoops. Sanji was blue, yellow, Nami. I guess they have the new starter deck stuff now. So that could be interesting. Just play Sanji to buff burst, draw 2, swing 5, see if he wants a leader ability. Yep. Oh, ditching a red rock. Okay. Makes sense in this matchup. Yeah, we can't defend that. I think a lot of this is just trading a bit of resources back and forth early. Nice to find another buff burst, draw 2, swing. Ditches another red rock. Definitely makes me feel more confident in terms of playing my Josies out. Okay, that sucks. You're just a hater. Just a hater, man. That's fine. We'll just search some more. See if he leader abilities. If he does, we'll just play a Reiju. We would like finding a red. Oh, there it is. Oh, Can't use it against that, but we can swing some 7s. Let's see if he wants to restand. It seems like he does. I think that's okay. If he wants to load up on the Odin now. If not, we'll ditch this. Sure, let's grab another. Now the question becomes, do we swing into this Odin? And I don't think we have to. Annoying bit becomes pudding. But we'll see. He could pudding me and then swing like whatever that number is. Yeah, you can only do this once per turn. Oh yeah, Kuma exists. Oh, that helps. To extend the game a little. What's his plan? Pudding, go for game? It's not a bad one. Might work. That plan is not good enough though. GG's. Final thoughts. In general, I really love this deck. It's a lot of fun. I've been playing it at locals for the past week and a half or so. And I particularly love how adjustable it is to whatever it is you want to do. It has a lot of options in terms of cards you can include. I've seen people run the Dofi package with Rosinante, and I think in Australia somebody even got top 4 with running 2 of the Dofis itself. Like the ACOS and then 4 Rosinantes. I've tried it. It's not my favorite thing, but I can appreciate what it does in terms of being able to just go all out on your Don every turn and still have the safety net of keeping 2 Don up. My issue I found with it is that you nearly never get to swing with this Rosie because of his 6k like stat line. Like your Rages and your Sanjis, you basically most of the time start swinging when they are 7Ks or they are 6Ks and you're confident that you can protect them. And he's quite removable by a lot of things. And most of the time I don't actually want to ditch the event to draw to. I'd rather just use the event. But these are all preference things. So I can really see why people are playing it. I personally run 6 2Ks. I've seen people run 4 2Ks. I started on 8 2Ks and I didn't really want to go down, but I just felt like I had to accommodate for cards like Pudding and Judgment of Hell, so I went further down. But there are definitely some matches where I start an opening hand, especially against like Rayleigh sometimes, where I start an opening hand with like only Sanjis and like events, and I don't have a single 1k or 2k to give early, and then he plays a Searcher early and he swings 5-5 and I just have to take both hits, which feels awful. So I would not go down further than 6 2Ks, and especially also keeping a decent amount of 1Ks in the deck. I've seen some people also run the beer Luffy, which again, a card I like similar to the Rosie, a card that I can see why people are running it. I felt like it didn't help in the matchups you would hope it would help. Like, it does help in the Rayleigh matchup, but you don't need it. And in the Zoro matchup, it doesn't really do anything because it's essentially a Jozu, but it doesn't affect the board. And Zoro is gonna swing like 11 into it anyway, and then defending it, especially because you've used most of the time, you used the -2 already, so defending it is gonna be really expensive if you then also you have to use Giant to defend it. So I'm not a huge fan of the card, but if you want to like include it as a one-off, I mean, hell, why not? I'm back and forth on 3 worlds. Sometimes I wish it was a 4th Jozu, sometimes I wish the Jozu was a 3 worlds. So it depends. I've ran 4 Jozus at some point as well, but then it made me feel like I needed to run Kayas. And I honestly don't want to run Kayas over Kamazos because I love Kamazo in a lot of matchups. Into Zoro you can get rid of his Kiroshiros. Into Rayleigh it's obviously very good. But Kayas also help on games where you have absolutely nothing to do. So I understand why people are running it. And maybe in a future decklist you can see me not running this anymore and running Kayas instead. It really depends. I've also seen people not running any Sanjis and running Kayas instead, but then this card can miss, man. Like I don't know how it can miss, but it can miss. So I don't want to give it more reason to miss by taking these Sanjis out. And sometimes in certain games where you have to go down with a lot of giants, these can come in handy to play out. Especially because Pudding can miss as well. I don't have like any regionals coming up until Edinburgh, so I'm not sure if I would take this. This deck has very clear strengths. Like especially if you play against any black deck, you most likely just win unless you play against a Blackbeard which runs 4 black holes or something. But the moment you run into a green deck, I mean, you can win. I definitely had games where I won. I haven't managed to include one in this video, but maybe in a future video I can include some green decks. I just have in the past 2 days I just haven't run into any Zoros on the ranked sim, so I don't know why. I had one bunny game, but that was so horrible. I thought that would have been useless to include. Because I just got smashed. But yeah, I could see myself bringing this to regional, especially if I give this deck more time, because it has a very high skill ceiling, I think, and it has a very strong learning curve. But yeah, we'll see. thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll maybe see you guys in the next video.